Hey there, friends. We likely have some positive news in the state of Louisiana regarding constitutional carry. Today, the Senate heard in committee the current and latest version of a constitutional carry bill in the state of Louisiana that would not require anybody to have a permit or purchase a permit or a permission slip in the state of Louisiana in order to conceal a firearm. We already have open carry and we already have permitted concealed carry. So essentially what constitutional carry would do is not make it illegal, like the way I'm dressed now, to carry a gun, because then I would be, quote, concealing it versus open carrying if I was not wearing my jacket. Well, it passed out of committee with flying colors, so to speak. No real amendments other than minor changes, no policy type changes, just small clerical type stuff. So it passed out of that. And some of the people who did not support it on the Rhino Republican side, when we had a Democrat governor and we had a veto override session, those people actually support it now that we have a new Republican governor. Go figure. Politics, especially Louisiana politics. Nevertheless, this is supposed to be voted on by the Louisiana Senate. Remember, we're in the middle of a special session. Our session typically doesn't start until the first or second week of March. The governor called a special session for this and other crime-related bills. So this is supposed to be voted on by the Senate in this special session on Thursday. If it passes out of the Senate, it's supposed to go to the House on Monday. If there are no perceived changes and it passes the House after having passed the Senate, then this is the beauty of it. This is the big thing. This is the thing that I'm most excited about right now. Instead of them waiting until August or even next year for this law to go into effect, they are pushing for it to go into effect on April the 19th of this year. That's how quickly it would go into effect. And I cannot tell you how excited I am. Louisiana politics is so nasty and dirty and ridiculous. We rarely have anything positive to celebrate. And at this point, I feel like we do. Now, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, so to speak. But this is the closest that we have come to constitutional carry since the veto override session. And we didn't have a lot of confidence in the veto override session because we knew with a Democrat governor that a lot of our Rhino Republicans in the state would turn, and they did. Some of the same Republicans who voted for constitutional carry back then, they knew the governor would veto it, so they voted in favor of constitutional carry. Then when the governor vetoed it, they were like, yay, see, the governor overrode it or vetoed it. Then we got a veto override session, which had not happened since 1974, and those Republicans were like, oh crap, we got the veto override session. So then they voted against it, stating, oh, we didn't read it then. So now we're voting against it. Those same people now are in favor of it. This just goes to show you how pathetic politicians are. But hey, I'm going to take the glass half full at this point, and I will keep you guys in the loop after Thursday's vote in the Senate and certainly after Monday's vote in the Louisiana House, and hopefully we have some good news to all celebrate. Again, no age restrictions, no class restrictions. I'm very much against former military, former law enforcement, all of that. Those people are less trained than most of you guys out there. I'm very much against any kind of classism and any kind of ageism, and none of that is built into this bill. So it's looking good, guys. Keep your fingers crossed.